Like I wore this shirt today, and you know people were looking at me, and I forgot. I almost forgot, but because it's so embedded, like for me to be prideful, like I don't care. This is who I am. They told me that this person behind Islam with the red hat is their uncle.
Okay.
Like a lot of people sent it back to me, circling. This is my aunt.
Wow.
Can I get? What did you say? Okay, so what did he say? Because in this very moment at 11:11 a.m., I have no idea. I'm just a girl who had a viral video. Here's the deal. I posted this extremely passionate post about Haiti. There were some false rumors made about the Haitian people, and I got really frustrated and I posted this post. I'm gonna insert it here. Let me set this record straight. You know, I was gonna come on here, do a little QKK, put up a little photo carousel, but y'all gonna hear me about this. You see this photo back here? Let me show you. This picture right here was gifted to me by my dad when I first moved to my own place. This is a photo of tens and thousands of Haitians marching the bridge in 1990, Brooklyn Bridge, which is in front of what ends up being my undergrad. Marching the Brooklyn Bridge because what? People were accusing them of bringing AIDS, people, okay? And by the way, this is my dad, and this is his entire medical group stepping out. It's actually a pretty dope story. So they were marching the bridge, obviously, because we don't play that. And my dad's friend ends up getting on a pole, taking this great picture and gifting it to him later, and he blows it up and gives it to me. I say all that to say, the baby boomers have been fighting from day one. They don't play that. They don't play that. And I know it's tough. It is annoying. And like I said, I can't remember a time where we were not combating some stupid comment, some stereotypes, some sort of ignorance. It never, ever, ever ends. But at the end of the day, millennials, Gen Z Alpha, the baby boomers, they was outside, quite literally. And I know it's tiring. I know it's annoying. I know it's discouraging. But don't lose your pride. Don't lose your love. And don't forget about Haiti. I posted that one night. I came home from work, posted it, and I didn't think anything. As a matter of fact, usually my Haitian content is not pushed on the algorithm as much. So posted it, went to sleep, and when I woke up, the entire world went in a different direction for me. So I'm on my way to go actually speak to my dad, who's featured in that photo, to let him know what's been going on and that he's actually viral. And I also have to talk about next steps because a lot of people want a copy of this photo, which totally makes sense. And it's so heartwarming, and I've been overwhelmed and anxious and everything else. So I'm just ready to have this conversation. So I'm taking you guys with me. So,
How are you?
Good. Be talking about the difference between a criminal defense attorney and a public defender. So came home and I said, you know what? Let me talk about the picture Dad gave me, because of this whole false narrative about us eating cats, and we know that that's not true, right? Mm-hmm. I was really passionate about it, and I was gonna post a photo at first and just write a long thing, but people don't read anymore. So I say it, post it, me. I woke up the next morning. I only posted on TikTok. I usually post on TikTok and Instagram. I woke up in the morning, go on Instagram. My Instagram is blown up. Wow. My Instagram is blown up to an extreme amount. I go on the TikTok. I have 25.9K views, 4,000 likes, 590 comments. So this is how many times people have reposted it. 2,800, 400, 600, 4,700, 1,400, 13.6. 74.9, 85 points, 86.5, 55K. So this is what's viral. A lot of people in the comments absolutely love you. Your dad's an icon. I would love to talk to your dad. I would love to hear more about this. Oh, I see my uncle there. People sending me the picture back. This is the video. I know it's tiring. I know it's annoying. I know it's discouraging. But don't lose your pride. Don't lose your love. And don't forget about Haiti. That's the video.
Yeah, well done. I have this picture saved from day one. I knew it was going to be a historic picture because of the nature of what happened then. And it's a shame that we're back to the same point where we started, and it's not the end. What I try to say so many times to my friends when these things happen is that we're not a political force here. We're everything else. We're not a political force. But we need to formulate what you call a pact, a political action network, where we become a financial force, really, to move politicians and everybody else to make things happen. When you look at it each time something like this happens, we become very proactive, and then the momentum is lost. It dies out, and it goes in and out. You know, every time, you know, some stupid thing like that happens, that's how we react. So I think this time there is the opportunity to keep it solid, to keep it moving, and I may go as far as saying, have a leader. Have a leader.
Yeah.
I think because we don't have a leader here, that's how the momentum keeps going down. We have to have some kind of cornerstone, which on poteau mitan, as we say in Creole, to keep the goal, the vision, the mission alive every single day. It cannot be a movement for 1 or 2 weeks and then it goes away.
Right.
We go back to the same point where we started. So, the photographer and I, we grew up in the same neighborhood.
Wow.
He was a photographer, I was a photographer.
Oh, right.
We were doing pictures at the age of 13, 14 years old. We were very passionate about photography, going to carnivals every year and do pictures and everything else. So that day, we didn't plan to meet.
Yeah.
I just happened to have been there with the organization, and then he waved to me. You know, he was way up there. As you can see, he's shooting from top down. And he waved to me, and I saw him. When you saw me there like this,
you were saying that day is.
I am pointing to him.
Wow.
I am pointing to him.
Yeah.
And of course, he gave the picture to me sometime about a month later. I didn't expect.
Wow.
I didn't expect that. And of course, I saved it ever since as a piece of gold.
Yeah.
A piece of gold. And when I blew it up that last time, and I gave it to you, I just decided at that time this has to be placed somewhere. When people come to the house, they see it, they appreciate it. It takes them back to something huge that we did all together. And of course, so many organizations were involved. But this march, I believe it took about 2 weeks or 3 weeks to prepare it. It was very, very well prepared.
Wow.
And we have Haitian coming all over the place. Friends of mine coming from Florida, from Boston, from Massachusetts, and everywhere, California. I mean, they took this thing very, very, very seriously, and we did not have social media. We didn't have phones either.
No phones.
Okay, we didn't have cell phones.
1990.
We didn't have cell phones, so we used radio.
WhatsApp.
So no WhatsApp. Forget about that. Forget about that.
So you had to trust that the person was going to show up at 3.
and it did happen.
Yeah.
It was very, very solid. I remember I was doing my fellowship at Einstein. And I told them I'm not coming to work tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't go, and there I was. I didn't lie to them.
After this whole thing happened, I was taking the time to really take the picture in, and I'm looking, like, I just mentioned to you, there's no phones. I'm thinking to myself, this is April 20th, 1990. This going viral is a privilege, right? Because I have my phone, I have my iPad, I have other things. But like I said, you guys had to believe that Jean-Claude was going to show up at 3 at the bridge when we said and commit to this, and it showed how much. Like, I'm looking at the commitment to it, shaking the bridge, taking over that way, blocking traffic, knowing that was a huge risk. Being scapegoated. Like, I wore this shirt today, and people were looking at me, and I forgot. I almost forgot, but because it's so embedded, like, for me to be prideful, like, I don't care. This is who I am. This is who I am, and of course, today, JD has now admitted that he made up those comments, which we knew already, and it doesn't really mean anything. But at the end of the day, we have to stop this. And like you said, it has to be a leader, it has to be continuous, because it can't be before every campaign or anytime something happens, we're getting the finger pointed at us. It's enough, And like I said, we're just people, just like anybody else, and we can't keep getting penalized for standing for our rights. And that's what the reality was. It's because we fought for freedom, and we will continue to fight.
Right.
It started with a photo, and we're taking that narrative back, and this is the photo that needs to be spread around.
You have a picture?
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to bring that. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people sent it back to me, circling. This is my
wow.
Can I get that? Wow. Thank you for sharing. Haitians are great people. Can't remember a time. It's in our DNA. Let's get it. We're built for this. Crazy. My mom was teaching me about this yesterday. Remember that day? I was a little girl in Brooklyn. My mom and dad was there. 1804 always on their mind. Been fighting all day. My aunt said the bridge shook.
Yeah, the bridge really was swaying.
No.
Stay strong, Haiti. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, living in New York, and I stand with my Haitian people. Of course, the hundreds and hundreds of people asking me for a print.
For a print?
Oh my God, it went way better than I thought it would. Oh my God, I'm loud. It went way better than I thought it would. And like, I can't wait to tell you what happened. I'm gonna get home. Hold on. All right, as you saw, it went really well. My dad is extremely excited and so honored that people loved the photo. He knew it would be the talk of the town. Like, I had no idea, but he knew that it was a piece of history that it required being kept and being in the right hands. And I'm glad that I took it seriously. I'm glad that everybody has been taking it seriously, and I cannot wait for this next couple of chapters. So I'm super excited. My dad has consented to an interview on YouTube. So I'm going to use my platform and really run with this. I've been guided to share this photo, and I'm so happy that everybody loves it so much. I'm glad that it's going viral, and it's really giving me the strength to push through this. This is just another way that Haitian people are taking over when people try to make up a narrative about us. And I just feel like this is a different way to combat this false narrative. This is us taking it back, taking our power back. And so because I'm so honored to still have my dad around to remember these amazing moments in time, to have the photo, to have those connections still, I'm going to take the time to interview him, really learn about how they came together, how this historic day happened, and how he even got the photo. And of course, I'm asking you all to leave your questions in the comment section. I did get a lot of questions throughout all these platforms, but hopefully a lot of you all have found my platform. I'm going to be spreading this around. So make sure you are leaving your questions in the comment section. Let me know what you want to know. Remember, this is April 20th, 1990. There's no cell phones. There's no Instagram. There's no WhatsApp. And Haitian people live on WhatsApp. There's none of that. And still, we were able to have hundreds and thousands of Haitians on the Brooklyn Bridge together at a certain time, standing up for what's right. If that doesn't give you chills, I don't know what it is. So let me know what you guys want me to ask my dad. This is going to be a great opportunity to really share Haitian history, and I'm excited to use my platform to do that. I've been guided to do it, and I'm excited. So stay tuned for the next episode.